Hi everybody, welcome back to the kid-friendly video channel. If this is your first time visiting us, we're taking cars from Pixar Cars and we're turning them into other cars. For example, here we have Fabulous Miss Fritter. This used to be regular Miss Fritter from the school bus from Cars 3. I know you know what I'm talking about. But what we did was we painted it blue in honor of Doc Hudson, the Fabulous Miss Fritter. And we have a whole bunch of cars here called Fabulous Cars. We have Fabulous Thomas the Train, number 51 in honor of Doc Hudson. We have Fabulous Flo, number 51 in honor of Doc Hudson. And we even have Fabulous Dusty from Plains. He's supposed to be a little darker blue, but we used the wrong paint. And we have Fabulous Sheriff. These are all suggested by people out there that are watching our videos, sending their ideas in. And this is one of my favorites here, actually. This is Luigi and Guido. Fabulous Luigi and Fabulous Guido. Perfect. And down here we have, there's the actual original Fabulous Doc Hudson, number 51, full of paint dust. And this is the Lightning McQueen that got in the accident in Cars 3. And then after he was fixed up, he was Primer McQueen. This is the original car that I painted all these cars for because I got the idea watching the movie that I should have this car, and apparently you can buy it now. I didn't know that, but I didn't have it then, so I painted my own and started this whole new series. And here we have a homemade Chestel Whipper filter. This is actually Lightning McQueen covered in sand. And we have a brand new car we made. People love this car. It's actually Glitter Storm. We took our own Jackson Storm and turned him into Glitter Storm by painting him and covering him with glitter. And everyone loves that. And here's Retired Lightning. Check it out. No decals. He's probably living in Radiator Springs now, minding his own business. No one's bothering him. And here we have our own homemade pizza plant delivery truck. It's actually made her, but I took Play-Doh and filled in here and filled the front in and I made a box in the back. And there's the original one. And I lost the torpedo. It's over there somewhere. I'm not going to look for it. And a whole bunch of cars made from the Crazy 8 series. There's Fairgame and Taxi number 42. Not released yet, but we got it. It's Darryl Mustangburger. And over here we have Chimichanga. That's actually, who was it? Finn McMissile. And there's the original plastic Chester Whipper filter with the wheel on the bottom that spins and makes it go crazy. And over here we have, believe it or not, this is actually Miss Fritter as a zebra. Flip it over. Miss Fritter as a rainbow. These are all suggested by people out there that are watching the videos and sending us comments. And over here we have a bunch of zebra cars. Check it out. All kinds of zebra colored cars, black and white. There's Mater, Zebra Mater, Zebra the King, Zebra Sir Miles Axelrod, and there's Zebra Zebra Doc. And here I want to show you something, folks. Yesterday I opened a brand new red, the fire truck, because I'm going to paint this into fabulous red someday. Probably the weekend or the next weekend or something out there, but I'm not sure yet. But anyway, I pointed out that there's a big difference in size between the original red, which I'll never paint, and the brand new one. And someone wrote a comment in and said they had to redo red because they looked at how big he was compared to the other cars, and he wasn't that much. His perspective was wrong. He was not that much bigger than the rest of the cars. And it's a fire truck, so did them all over again and made them nice and big. Now, what we're going to do today, folks, yesterday actually we did, where's it going? Darren Leadfoot. There it is here. Darren Leadfoot. We painted that last night out of Miguel Camino. That was recommended by somebody. Then they also pointed out that there's a green eyeliner on this guy. This was actually not a really good version of it, but I painted him anyway. Apparently he has a green over his eye, or blue or something over his eyes, and I missed that. Sorry, guys. And someone sent me a message this morning, a private message that said, can you do Bobby Swift out of Lightning McQueen? There's two versions of Bobby Swift. It actually looks like Lightning McQueen. It's number 19, Octane Gain. And it's kind of a bluish purple color, and they said use Lightning McQueen, so I happen to have an old Lightning McQueen right here. Oh, can't use him, he's missing a wheel. I have another Lightning McQueen right here. This is Dinoco, Bling Bling Dinoco Lightning McQueen. We're going to paint him primer gray, so you get the same spoiler on the back. That's why I'm going to use it. And then I'm going to paint it this nice color blue, leave the eyes exactly the same because they're the same, and paint the wheels black. And I'm going to try and get a little goldish colored ring around the wheel if I can. I'm not sure if it's going to happen or not, folks. It's going to be awful hard. So I'm going to give it a try anyway. So then I'm going to write Octane Gain on the hood, 19 on the sides with the brown paint here, and probably with nothing on the back. I'll try my best. Okay, let's get the paint out and paint this primer gray first. Okay, we're all set to go. We got our paint set up here so we don't make a mess. Put some primer gray right here. And that bottle's almost empty, and I got my car here. So I'm just going to get my brush. I got a bunch of brushes over here in this little box. And I'm going to pick up the car, and I'm going to paint the whole thing primer gray except for the eyes. And then I'll start painting. I got to pick out a blue first. I don't know what color blue I'm going to use. There's several different, it looks almost like a bluish purple, so I may have to mix paint. I'm not sure yet. But I'm trying my best to get the paint not on the eyes, but I have to do the tires and wheels anyway, so I don't really mind if I get them all covered up. It's Bling Bling, like I said. It's a nice looking car. Anybody remember where Bling Bling came from in Cars 1? Lightning McQueen was dreaming he got the Dinoco sponsorship in Cars 1, and one scene he dreamt he was surrounded by all these Hollywood type cars, and Mia and Tia were all dressed up real fancy, and they were all over him like crazy. Like, he couldn't believe how happy he was to be the Dinoco Bling Bling Dinoco McQueen, but it was only a dream and he never got it. I guess that's a good thing. I guess in the end he had the chance to be Dinoco sponsor, but he turned it down. He went with Rusty's, remember that? He turned down the sponsorship from Dinoco, Tex Dinoco, or Dinoco Tex, whatever it is. There we go, folks. We're gonna have another, how many is that now? How many Primer Lightning McQueens do we make so far? A lot, I bet. Okay, I'm gonna cover them up right now. I'm gonna do the back right now, get it over with. Now this is a nice looking car, so I'll probably have to put his lights back on the back, his red lights. And I don't have a picture of the back, but I'll assume they're red like the rest of them. Now, this is going to be hard to paint around here, so I may just have to paint the windows over and paint them black again, because I don't want to make a mess, which I will. I'm going to cover the windows in. It's easier that way, folks. Paint them in, and then I'll figure it out later. It's too hard to paint across. Okay, here comes the eyes. Perfect. All right. Okay, this is almost done. Turn it around and get the other window and the other tires. Okay, let's finish the windows off. And we'll do dry in my homemade heat lamp, which is just a light over held up by 4 bottles of Play-Doh. Okay, and we'll cover this wheel up too. There, see? Now all 4 wheels are done. I'll paint them all black later, and I'll try and figure out how to get that brown stripe in the wheel. Okay, let's leave this dry and come back in a few minutes. We'll start with the paint. There. Primer Lightning McQueen once again. Oh, I missed the front tire. I'll do that again. There. Primer Lightning McQueen once again, folks. We're back here with another Primer McQueen. This is dried out perfectly. And looking at the color here, we have a color here from the dollar store. It's called Copenhagen Blue. I'm going to put that right here. And it looks a little bit lighter than that, so I'm going to add a little tiny bit of white just to dilute it down a little bit. I'm not sure if I got any white in here or not. There, a little bit of white. And I'm going to stir that up and see if it makes it a little bit lighter. And then we'll try it on the car. Yeah, that's more like it. It's lighter. That's perfect, actually. It's a nice color. Now I'm going to put, maybe I can get 2 coats of this on this car here. Soon to be Bobby Swift. And thanks again to Emma for suggesting that car. She sent me a private message, like I said. And wow, it's perfect. Beautiful. I'm going to put a nice, well, there's actually no smile on the face in the picture, so I'm not going to put any smile on the face. I might, so it's just something to do. See how it looks? Well, this is coming out nicer than I thought. Look at the color. That's perfect. Gee, I'm not sure how it's going to look when I finish videoing it, but it looks pretty good now. That's great. And I got that nice brown on the sides, and I got to paint his windows black once this dries up. But I don't even know if I need 2 coats on this, folks. It's going on really nice. There, turn it around and get the other side. I'll do the back right now too. Put some red lights on the back. And see how that looks. Okay, and I have to put some lights on the front too. This gray where the lights were. I can do that no problem. I still have some gray paint left. There we go. That's coming nice. I'll try to avoid the windows this time. I'll just paint them black later. I'm going to paint the back window all black too. I'm not going to bother going for those bands that are there. They're too hard to paint. Those little lines that are like holding the windows in. It's too hard. There, nice. Perfect. Getting better at it all the time, guys. I want to hear from more of you guys that are painting your own cars. Have you tried it yet? I know some people have painted them and one guy sent me a picture, and I think I gave him a link. Yes, I did give him a link. Little Harky, and he hasn't done any more sent, I don't think. He didn't send me any messages, but he got a lot of subs from me showing everybody he got a couple hundred subs on his channel just from that. And no wonder he did Fairgame. It was great. Fairgame for Cars 3. He did a way better job than I did. I don't mind saying it either because it's true. Okay, you know what? I'm going to leave that and see how it dries. And if it looks like it needs a second coat, I'll put a second coat on. But right now, that looks pretty darn good. Let's leave it dry and come right back, folks. Okay, well that's finishing dry, and I put some black paint here. I'm going to do the tires and wheels black right now. completely black, and then I'm gonna once this dries really good, I'm gonna try and put that brown stripe. I mixed up some paint right here. I mixed some yellow and some brown and some white to get that nice color there, and a bit of orange actually. I'm trying to get that exact color that's right there. It looks a little bit different than here, so I'm trying to determine which is the most accurate color. Well, there you go, and that works well. Somebody a long time ago told me to blow through the wheel when I put the paint on it to make sure the paint goes through the wheel instead of being all plugged up in the holes. That was a great idea. Thank you, and whoever is probably watching this video. And by the way, folks, you notice I repeat myself a lot at the start because a lot of the viewers are new to the channel. Believe it or not, only about 10% of the views, which is 1/10 of the views I get, are from subscribers. The rest come here like randomly through browser or something. So that's why I review the whole channel first before I start. And that's why it takes a little longer to start. I'm gonna leave it dry and come back, and then I'll put the brown. I mixed another coat of blue on it. See how it looks. Okay, there, folks. All 4 wheels are dry. I'm gonna put another coat of this beautiful blue paint on right now, and fix around the wheel there where I kind of got some on the wheel. I don't want to ruin the tire by getting some blue paint all over it again. Then I'll come back and put the windows in. The windows are black on this car. Oh, darn! I did it already. Oh, came off good. Okay, now I'm gonna do this a little closer. Put some nice eyes on it later. Not eyes, headlights. I'm not gonna do a smile because there's no smile. I can see it there, see it, but it's not white. So I'm not gonna do that. Like I was going to put a nice white smile there, like Lightning McQueen would have, but no smile on Bobby Swift. Now I don't know who this car is. If you're watching the movie or you got the video game or something, why is Bobby Swift so popular? Someone, like I said, Emma sent me a private message. I get a lot of requests, guys, and I don't do requests all the time. I can only do what I can do. I have one request from a guy to do a Tootsie Roll Lightning McQueen, and I never heard of that, but apparently it's a car, Tootsie Roll Thomas or something. I have no idea, but I can't do that. But thanks for the comment, and I appreciate you sending in suggestions. I get tons of suggestions. One guy wants a cam spinner. I don't know what that is yet. I'll have to look it up. I did look it up once, and I didn't print it off, so I'll probably keep getting the same request, and eventually I'll get to them. Sometimes if you're what's the word, keep sending me requests, I will probably get them done for you because it's so hard to keep up with. Oh darn, I got some on his eyes. Oh, I got it off good. Perfect. I thought we stuck there because the car is kind of warm, just came out of the heat lamp, and it's still warm to touch. Wow, that looks really nice. The color is perfect, if I do say so myself. And I do say so myself. There you go. I'm gonna do the windows black in a few minutes. I might do that. Actually, I might do it after this dries. I don't want to get any black paint mixed with the blue paint, and that's what will happen if I try and do it too soon. It'll still be wet and it'll mix together and it'll look kind of stupid, or sloppy, I guess the word is. I mean, they are sloppy, but actually I like seeing other people's cars when they send me a picture because they're way better than mine. That little Harky guy, he did a great job of that video. So if you have a video to send me or a picture, let me know, and I'll try and put it up there. Okay, I'm gonna leave that dry, guys. I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna do the windows and see what else I'm gonna do when I get it back. Fix the tires because I put my fingers all over them with blue paint, so I'll have to do that again. I'll do that right now while I got the tires. I'll let them dry together, the tires and the blue paint. I got a skinny little brush here. I won't get any on it. There. Turn it over. Oh, I got my finger right in the blue paint. You'll see what I mean in a second. Right there, see? My finger's right in it. Trying to do these as fast as I can, but I have to leave them dry between coats, so sometimes I'm leaving the car sit for 10 or 15 minutes while it dries, and I come back in. I forgot what I was talking about. Okay guys, we'll leave that dry and come back, and we'll try and put on the windows. Okay guys, this is all nice and dry now. It looks really good. The paint is perfect, and I'm going to put the black on the windows right now, but I might need a smaller brush. I'll do the back window first with the big brush because I don't have to be as neat because it's a bigger window, but the rest of them I'll have to be more careful. I don't see how I can do those little lines blue, obviously, so I'm just going to go with all black. And it doesn't show that in the picture either. So if you have the car at home, Bobby Swift, let me know. Is the whole window black in the back, or does it show the little divided lines? Perfect. Really happy with that. Now I'm going to use a smaller brush to do the tiny windows on the sides here. I hit the camera with my hand there, sorry. Okay, here goes. A tiny brush. Wow, that came really good. I'm pleased with that so far. Oops, a little blob on the door side. I have to touch that up in a minute once this dries. I'll put some more blue on it. Okay, that came okay though. Okay, good. We'll ignore that for now, and I'll fix that later. Okay, now I'm going to get this side done. Got a big blob on the side of the car over there. Wow, that's nice. Okay, a little more in the back. It's kind of hard, like I mention this all the time when I'm trying to hold the car for the camera and watch what I'm doing and keep this in focus. And I got some more on the side there, so I'm going to have to leave this dry and come back in a few minutes. So in the meantime, I'm just going to put a little dab of black on the tire again where I got some blue on it. Okay, good. And let's see how that looks. We'll leave it dry and come back in a few minutes. But so far, once I fix that up, it'll look pretty good. Okay, well that's drying. I'm going to try and put some headlights on for him. I got some gray paint right here. I'm going to put the same headlights he had on when he started. They look pretty cool. They're gray anyway. They're just stickers. And there's a bit of yellow on the end. I'm not sure I can get the yellow one. I'm just going to leave it gray like this here. Perfect. Wow, that came really nice. And I'm going to try and see if I can get, the windows are almost dry, that little stripe on the tire. I'm going to use a very, very fine brush, and that they're nice brown color. I hope I can do it. I might make a big mess trying it. I'm going to use this brown paint right here. Get it all mixed up. I'm going to try and put a bead around the tire. And unfortunately, these tires don't spin very easily. Hitting on the inside, but that's not bad actually, guys. Okay, we'll call that one. That came pretty nice. See, it kind of matches the wheel and the tire. Okay, I'll try the back. This car has been used. Look at the shape of the wheels; they're all bent up. Wow, I guess probably walked on. Who knows? Okay, I'll try the back wheel now. I hope I can get this done as nice as the front one. I'll practice on these two because these two are the ones you don't see in the thumbnail. The thumbnail you only see the side facing the camera. That came pretty nice. A little bit too much on right there. I don't know what you can do about that. I may have to touch it up with some black again. Okay, spin around and don't get my fingers in it if I can help it, which happens quite a bit. Okay, here goes. Third one. Just the thumbnail side. There we go. That came pretty nice. Nice. Okay, now the last one in the back. I know it's a bit bigger than the picture, and there's not much I can do with that. I might try to make it smaller with some black paint in a few minutes. See if I can get it tinier, like a little rim. Oops, way too much paint there. There we go. I know that's not perfect, but it's not bad. I wish I could get the black on that now and just cover it just so you can see the little outside edge. Cover the whole wheel up with black. Just leave a little bit on the outside. Hey, that came pretty nice. I'll try this again right here. Should be just a little bit of a rim of that color. Okay, that's not bad. I'll try this one here in the front, see how it looks. Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all, guys. Okay, how's the side look? I'm gonna leave that like that. That side's okay. Let's leave this dry and come back and I'll put the brown on the back. That color I'm using there, and then I'll start to get the name and the number on. Okay. Okay, that's pretty dry right now. Let's get have a look at a picture here and see where the brown goes on the back quarter panel, almost like a stripe right here, and kind of goes up like this here, and goes over the fender. And goes straight out halfway through the door. And it's kind of like a stripe. It goes tapers off like that there, then it goes down here, and then it goes like little fingers that stick out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, and now to the other side. There's nothing on the. That came pretty nice. Actually, it goes up along here too, along right across here. Stops right there, and it goes down along where I was going to paint blue. I don't have to now, it's going to be painted brown. Perfect. Now spin that over And see if I can do the exact same thing on the other side. Here's a picture right here. Not bad color, it's almost the same. Just right here. And it goes up and over the fender and down here. And it goes out in 4 little sharp fingers. I don't have the brush that's capable of doing that, obviously. And right up over here. And along, actually, there's probably one more here. Perfect. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's perfect for me. There, look at that. Wow. Now I gotta come back and write Octane Gain. Actually, I can probably do it right now. I'm gonna use a tiny little brush for that one. Octane Gain on the hood. It's the same color. Octane is this color, but Gain is in bright yellow. So I'm gonna do Octane right now. And yellow for Gain. Okay, here goes. G-A-I-N in big letters. Octane Gain. And number 19 is written in white on the roof and on the doors. So let me get another brush. That's the same brush. Where's my white? Right there, some white. I'm running out of white paint. So I'm going to try this right here. Number 19. Wow, came nice. Now I'll try and do it smaller on the door. Actually, we're almost done here, folks. If I can get that 19 on, it looks pretty good. Here goes. $19. And let's see on the other side without getting my fingers all through it. Here goes. $19. Now I promised some lights on the back, so let me get the red paint. A little bit of red paint right here, folks. Put that right here. Here we go. And there, Bobby Swift looks pretty much complete, folks. Let's clean up what we have here and have a look. The Octane Gain on the hood. I didn't write Lightyear on the back. I could never do that in a million years. I'm not that good. And that's done. I can't write in back here. And got lights in the back. There's lights in the front. No smile. Let's clean it up and have a look and see how she looks. Well, there's Bobby Swift, the car from... I'm not sure if this is from Cars 1, 2, or 3. I have no idea. And here's Bobby Swift from Lightning McQueen. We just made it. If you skipped ahead to get to the ending, he aimed at the right spot. This is the end. We used the blue colors and the brown colors and wrote his name on the hood. And got the brown in the wheels. This came way better than I thought, folks. And thanks to Emma for sending in that suggestion. Like I said, I don't do everybody's suggestions. I do as many as I can. And we're going to keep this series going for a long time because it's one of the most successful series I've had on YouTube. And we're doing well with it. Thanks very much, guys, for watching and coming back and subscribing and hitting the like button and sending us a comment. And thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.